Okay, everybody, here we are for another look at our 2002 J4500, converting this coach bus into an RV. Today we're going to have a look at some of the luggage bays underneath the bus. But first, we're going to have a look at what's been removed from the battery bay. As you can see, there's a whole lot of room in here. It's about 40 inches wide, this compartment. We've still got battery cables connected. We've got a couple of control boxes in the back over there that I'm not 100% sure of yet. That control box, the black one, is for the transmission controls, and the silver one is an ECU. This is the fuel filler neck. And down here we have the Vanner battery equalizer. But it's a nice big compartment. We're definitely going to utilize this for mechanicals, possibly deep cycle batteries. We're going to replace the 8D batteries with something smaller, because we no longer need the 8D batteries. We just really need starting batteries. As you can see, two 8D batteries take up a ridiculous amount of room, as well as the large battery box that they came in. And 8D batteries make perfectly good sense for a coach bus because of the amount of electrical draw from fans, blower motors, lighting, etc. But in a coach bus where I'm going to have house batteries, all I really need something to start the bus and keep the headlights on. So 8D batteries are not necessary. Also, if you can look up in the back here, it's a little difficult to see, but that right there is actually a chase that runs into the AC return lines. And we'll be utilizing that in some way for electric, plumbing, or something like that. This is the front luggage bay. It's very large. It's actually a full 7 feet from that brace right there up to the bulkhead up here at the front of this compartment. So 7 feet long and 8 feet wide. Just like every other compartment, it has the chases running down the middle of it. Interestingly, on this compartment, we also have a bunch of electrical. These are apparently what they refer to as the golden bricks, as they are relatively expensive. And to the best of my knowledge, nobody makes them anymore. So that should be fun. Here is a look at the center luggage bay. Pretty large. As you can see, like all the rest of them, the chase running down the center, and the two air ducts for the heating and air conditioning, which will be utilized in the future for our own plumbing. It's a pretty large bay. Will definitely come in handy for storage, mechanicals, water tanks, etc. There's been no set plan on exactly what's going where yet. And here is a closer look at the rear luggage bay, and also at the compartment behind the rear luggage bay where the fuel tank lives, which is obviously normally covered with a panel that's been removed so that I can access and remove some of the plumbing and electrical related to heating and air conditioning. And on the ceiling, you can see the chase where MCI has run all their electrical and all their plumbing, which will definitely come in handy to run some of our electrical and plumbing, as well as the side compartments, which were the ducting, which will now be utilized to run whatever plumbing or electrical we need to run. Here on the driver's side of the bus is where the condenser lived, and also more blower motors for heating and air conditioning. Everything has been removed, as you can see. This compartment is also about 40 inches wide, and the intention here is to utilize this for our multi-zone ductless split system. The door for this is already quite vented because it was designed to blow the hot air from the air conditioner out of. And the floor is already wide open. And once again, like all the other compartments, there's an opening to the chases that run up and down the bus. So let's just take a quick walk up the driver's side of the bus. Again, you can get a pretty good look at the compartments under the bus. No set plan yet as to exactly what goes where, and I'll show you those more in depth. This door here, which is directly underneath the driver's window and the driver's seat, is where the electrical controls live for the bus. And down below we have windshield washer fluid, emergency airline connections, and power steering. And up here in the front of the bus, the center of the front bumper folds down, and that's where the spare tire would normally live. Also, there's a reasonable amount of mechanicals in here. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. You've got some air controls. You got water lines, air conditioning lines. There is the power steering pump. So this is a good place to gain access to some of your other electrical and water lines. And that's our video for today. I would like to welcome all the new subscribers. I would like to encourage anybody who liked this video to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'd also like to thank all the people at MCI in sales, technical support, and parts, because they've been excellent and helpful every time I call them and ask them a question.